Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading from the 19th of January. This is the week that is the first week after that new moon in Capricorn, which was all about your first house of self-identity, self-empowerment. Let's see what's here for you this week. So I hope you manifested big in regards to that first house, Capricorn. Super exciting times. Let's have a look and see what's behind you. I want to have a look for you, Capricorn, and see like what has left you never to raise its ugly face again. Let's have a look and see what is behind you that has left you. This could have to do with self, it could have to do with people, places, situations, or just in general a mindset, right? The cards are getting super excited. I love this deck, the Psychic Tarot deck. It really talks to me. Let's have a look. What's behind Capricorn? What's left, Capricorn? No, you don't want to come out? Okay. What's left, Capricorn? Give the cards to get into their groove. Time. Whoa. That one wanted to sort of like, not just like go that way, what's behind you, but completely fly. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. What energy is Capricorn working with this week, Spirit? What energy is Capricorn able to work with this week? Too many cards. The cards are like literally jumping around, guys. Okay, let's have a reset. Come on, Spirit team. What does Capricorn have to work with? Thank you. Wow, Three of Cups. External influences. What's possibly influencing you on an external level? Okay. That's interesting. The Magician. Okay, let's have a look at possible challenges. No way. Like literally Virgo got pretty much the same energy here. They actually got the third chakra, the third eye chakra in the reverse, the sixth chakra. And now you've got similar energy with the High Priestess here in the reverse. How can you work with this challenge? Or how, like, what can you do to turn this challenge around to benefit you? Nice. Okay, let's have a look. Virgo energy again. You've got some Virgo energy here. Gemini and Pisces. Let's have a look at what Spirit wants you to focus on. Nine of Cups. I'm not surprised that came out. Okay, and blessings. Let's look at some blessings for you, Capricorn, coming into the end of January and into possibly the beginning of Feb, because we have two twos here. You have the Five of Swords as a blessing. Interesting. We'll have to sit on the energy, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, I really like this. Yeah, there's a lot of clarity here and awareness going on for you. A lot. All right, let's pull out what you need to know the most. What does Capricorn need to know the most right now, Spirit? What does Capricorn need to know the most? The sacral chakra. And what's hidden from Capricorn currently? What's currently hidden that Capricorn can't see? Sorry, guys. The cards are really excited. It's the first day I've picked them up for a few days. Oh, amazing. The Six of Wands energy. And potential outcome if Capricorn follows Spirit's advice. I mean, the Sun, yeah. I mean, the major card here, what's at the bottom of the decks? I feel this is behind you. Yeah. Okay. I feel that this should be in the behind position. So I'm going to put this over here. So we've got Taurus, Sag, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, more Virgo, Virgo again. Leo, okay, and double Pisces here with the sacral chakra which can talk about Pisces energy. Let's have a look and see what's behind you. And I did pull one card out, but I felt that that bottom of the deck was also what's behind you. So you have the Two of Pentacles type of energy, needing to make a choice, needing to make a decision. This is behind you. This is past. So whatever happened in this new moon, Capricorn, or whatever decision you decided to make, I feel that you're very firm on it now. Because we've got the card of discipline as well. Like, we've also got this Hierophant energy, right, Capricorn, which is your sister sign, Taurus. And the sun is very significant here on this card. I think this is, Spirit just said dwelling. So this is like, and it's not about the dwelling because it could be about a home, but this is like dwelling on the past. There's a couple of cards of nostalgia in this reading here today. So as you are moving into that new moon and through that new moon in your sign of identity, you may have done like a deep dive here, I do feel, of choices and decisions you possibly made in the past, possibly to do with home or family related things, how you identify yourself, how other people perceive you, choices and decisions, the sacrifice, right? Because this card of Temperance is called sacrifice. Choices that you had to make could have involved a lot of sacrifice energy. Okay, it's actually the Hanged Man, it's not Sagittarius, it's Pisces. So we've got triple Pisces here in your reading. Okay, that sacrifice that you had to make. We've also got the Three of Swords energy, which is like the heartbreak that was associated with the choices and decisions. I mean, they possibly weren't all what you wanted to make. Perhaps there were circumstances, Capricorn, in your timeline that's passed, in Capricorn timeline, which was all about you as well. So it has been like heartbreak, there's probably been burden, but I feel this is all behind you because you're stepping into the energy now of this new year of 2026 with the Three of Cups, which is about celebration. It's about rejoicing in life and the life you have and where you are today. So I'm not going to dwell too much on the past here, because I feel that we need to put that to bed, really. I feel that probably we've done to death readings about what you've been through and how hard it has been and what you've sacrificed, and not to downplay it, but you've had to be so patient and wait and be so disciplined and had to make difficult choices and been through so much heartbreak. I don't feel I need to clarify that. Not a lot of you are probably nodding your head and saying, yeah, you can tell me that, right? The energy you're stepping into now in Aquarius timeline, in this new moon in Capricorn this week, is about celebration. So I want to talk about the celebration that's here for you, okay? There is a few challenges, but I do feel that you definitely can overcome them. Let's have a look in this Three of Cups energy for the energy you're in this week. This beautiful Three of Cups, this celebration, possibly getting together with friends, with family, people from the past, your lover, a really strong week. You're feeling strong. You're feeling strong within yourself. Someone could also be like saying, yeah, that's really well done, Capricorn. You've done a really good job here. We're really happy with you. We're really proud of you. This could be you to another, but I feel this is more like other people towards you, okay? Just like accolades here. The sun, beautiful, is at the bottom of the deck. So you've got triple Leo in your reading as well. Interesting. And really very Leo energy with this sunny soul sacral energy as well. Okay, so there's a lot of fire here in your reading. Fire and earth. So this is about getting grounded, this reading. It's about getting passionate. It's about probably the most important card in this deck is in this reading is the Nine of Cups in the middle of your reading, which is your focus and advice and spirit by really putting yourself first, okay? So external influences. So there's things that you're being aware of now externally, basically. Places, people, situations, your situation, your financial situation, your living situation. There's a lot of awareness. So in this deck, this Magician energy is called awareness. This is also your crown chakra opening up, okay? There could be a lot of external influence from spirit, right? I actually didn't think the reading was going to go. I hope you can see the cards, guys. I'm in a terrible location. I'm such like a small area to do the reading. The lighting's shit. Whoa, and I nearly dropped the camera. So, oh my God. I am not restarting your reading. You can all have a laugh at that later. Spirit saying, Trudy. Okay, now that's interesting because the only card that came out in the upright, and I hope you can, hold on, I'm going to move all these up a little bit. I really ballsed that up, didn't I? Anyway, doesn't matter. It was obviously supposed to happen because that card that just came up is the Justice energy. You're getting your karma, you're getting your good karma. You can now relax a little bit, Capricorn, okay? You can sit in some sort of like rejoicing here. And there's something about this week that could be quite spiritual. So I didn't think the reading was going to go down this path of spirituality. So you have this Magician energy of, yes, you've just gone into this new moon in your sign on the first house. You possibly manifested something. And there could be like spirits working on the external to influence the outcome, which is going to be the Justice card, okay? Thank you, Spirit. That's what I was trying to get to. Okay, so let's pull another card on it, unless the tripod falls over again and the cards go everywhere again. All right, let's have a look at this. Justice and Magician energy. This is something you're going to have to be very strategic and keep very quiet, okay? So there's something going on behind the scenes externally to you where Spirit is doing everything they can to give you back what was lost. That's what I'm picking up here. To give you back what was yours and was taken from you, Capricorn, okay? What else do we have here? Okay, Queen of Cups. It's because you've put so much, like you've been patient, you've been loved, but you've loved but possibly haven't been loved back. There's so many things. Yeah, you've had to suffer in silence. You've had to worry and have stress and anxiety and mental pain and anguish. And spirits externally, because this is what's externally influencing your week, which is a celebration, by the way, and fulfillment of some sort of manifestation that you possibly did on that new moon on the 18th or 19th, right? That is coming in, okay? That Spirit is like been in the background all this time, so don't think you've ever walked alone. I'm going to bring another card out. Yeah, there's something coming in that is going to change your world here, Capricorn. All right? Completely change your world. And with the challenge being this intuition, the High Priestess in the reverse, this week you're possibly feeling out of touch, like on a spiritual level. Like you're like, am I right with the choices I made? Like this is a doubting energy. Don't doubt your own intuition because that's coming in here. And this could be a challenge for you to overcome. You could also be very, very busy and you could feel like out of touch spiritually. I know that if I don't do cards for a couple of days, I get a bit angsty and I'm not very happy. I've got like, yeah, my hands are itchy to get shuffling the cards and do readings. So there could be something here where it's a challenge where you're finding it very, very hard to believe in yourself or believe that something's actually for you or happening for you. Okay, how interesting. So why is the intuition card in reverse for our lovely Capricorns? What is going on here? King of Cups. So this could be related to a person. There could be news coming in as well from a masculine, possibly a masculine, and they could be female but have a lot of masculine in them. This could be messages coming into you and you're not quite sure whether you can trust them or not, because that's the challenge. So you could be getting like a lot of dreams or like significant past life dreams. I know I've had a lot of those in my life. You could be getting messages, something crazy could happen. You're like, oh, I was just literally thinking about that person. Actually, that happened to me today when I was thinking about my son this morning, and like 20 minutes later, he was texting me. So there could be some like spooky stuff going on here where it's a challenge to you, like, can I trust this? Can I really trust this? Spirit is trying to bring information. I do feel that there's people on the other side, ancestors, passed on loved ones, that are trying to bring you messages, just because it's in this High Priestess in reverse. And they're possibly like telling you how hard you need to possibly continue to work on your spirituality or work in general, but I don't think it would be work in general. So you're finding it hard to trust something here. And you're like, just going to say, I'm just going to ignore that over there and I'm going to continue working on this. So Spirit may be saying to you, you need to now put that down, Capricorn, and work on this. This is no good for you anymore. This is your path. And you're not trusting it. So that could be a big challenge, because Capricorns, Virgos, Taurians, they do not like to budge. They like to be sure of something before they do it. So I think that you're going to be getting some intuitive nudges from Spirit, and you're going to be second guessing those. Okay. I can't forget this Wheel of Fortune in the middle. Okay. This is amazing. This is an external influence. I wish the Ten of Pentacles had come out with that. Wouldn't that be awesome? Let's have a look. Excuse me. Let's have a look at the next card. What you need to know the most. You don't have to suffer anymore. This is the suffering in silence. You may have been on a path for so long that it's a pattern, it's a behavior, it's a normal that you're anxious, or it's a normal that you've had to have anxiety or be stressed about something or someone, okay? You don't have to suffer anymore on a mental level. So whenever you get anything like difficult come into your mind, you're in a difficult thought form or something's hard, step into your power, because this is who you are, King of Pentacles, Capricorn. Look at all the things you've achieved and all the things you've accomplished. See, there's a lot of self-doubt going on this week, okay? Look at the burdens you've had to carry, Capricorn, and how hard it has been. So this is what you need to know the most, that that period of time is over. You're stepping into this Wheel of Fortune energy, okay? Spirit is asking you and advising you here to focus on yourself, Nine of Cups, and things that make you happy, and definitely enjoying whatever it is you're manifesting. There's a lot of options coming in for you. I feel that this is very like a reading, I don't know if it was yours, I did around the full moons, the new moon reading, to say that there's so many options and choices coming towards you, but it's almost like, oh, should I go to like Barbados or should I go to Fiji? I'm not sure. It's that type of energy. It's like having the choice of so many beautiful things to choose from here. So nice. Yeah, Spirit's going to give you a lot more clarity on this soon. You're going to see it come in. You could possibly see it come in this week, but there's something coming in this week that you're going to be super clear on what you need to focus on. Okay. I have been doing readings this afternoon, so my throat is a little bit okay. So we have the Eight of Wands, which is very like messages coming in, could be internet based as well, something coming in that you hear about, somebody that you hear from. Anything else with that, Spirit, please? Something you've been waiting for, possibly. Someone you've been waiting to hear from. Yeah. Something's going to elevate you and move you to a next level. And Spirit's saying, focus on this. Focus on this option that you have coming in. This could mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, okay? Right. Blessings. Five of Swords. You figured it out. Spirit just said you figured it out. You figured it out. You figured out how to control the mind, how to walk away from other people. There's something here like you figured something out, and this is a blessing, that you know your soul path, that you know which direction you need to go in, that you don't have to fight with others or yourself anymore here, because you know, right? You got the Ace of Swords right in the middle of your reading. That's the clarity. You know what's going to make you solid and structured and stable. You know what your passion is. You know what you're going to be celebrating here. This is really nice energy. This is your blessing. It could have a lot to do with a home. It could have a lot to do with love, or who you want to bring love towards. And there's the Sun again. So you have the Sun come out 3 times in your reading before the tripod fell over. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at what you need to know the most. Is the number 2. It's also the second chakra, sacral chakra. This is about what lights you up, what gets you passionate, or who gets you passionate. So this is what you need to know the most. What's coming out with that? Take your time with something. This could be about love, a project. This is a new moon that you've just had, Capricorn, right? So you're moving forward slowly, and this is what you need to know the most. Take your time. There's still possibly something in your mind. This came up in the reverse, that you still have to end a certain pattern or habit or way of thinking. And there's that new opportunity. There is a massive opportunity coming in. It is for you, Capricorn. You need to not doubt. You need to believe it and trust it. It's from Spirit, okay? It's coming in quickly. It could, like I said, be coming in through online as well. Right. What's hidden? A lot of success. There's a lot of success coming that's hidden. What's facilitating this success, please, Spirit? What's facilitating this success? You. No, you're not a Virgo. It came out in the reverse. This is getting out of your comfort zone and believing that you can do something, Capricorn, here, and shining your own lantern, right? Leading your own way yourself. Leading the way. You're leading the way. Learning something new. By learning something new here, right, it's going to bring a lot of victory and success. And this is what you can't see basically coming, right? What's hidden, what you can't see coming. That whatever you're working on, whatever you're putting that strength into, with all this strength energy, you're going, wow, whatever you're getting curious about is going to bring a lot of success, all right? It's going to bring a lot of success. If you don't know what this is, meditate and ask Spirit to show you, okay? Show me the way, show me what I need to be learning, show me what I need to be researching and getting curious about, okay? Because there's something coming in that you will be learning and you will be very successful. And the last card is your potential outcome. If you do what Spirit's asking you to do and really focus on yourself, okay? And like, you know, looking at all the options you have and patting yourself on the back for all the things that you've been through. Let's clarify that. Nine of Cups again. So you've got double Nine of Cups in your reading. So basically your outcome, if you follow Spirit's advice, will happen. Like Spirit's advice will happen, which is like being very happy and satisfied on an emotional level here. Okay. And the opportunities that will be opening up to you. And you also have the Judgment card. It's a rebirth for you, Capricorn, bringing about a hell of a lot of success moving forward, okay? The Chariot is at the bottom of the deck, saying Spirit is always working with you and you are on the right path, Capricorn. That was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it.